Hello and welcome to episode 76 of Horizon Forbidden West. So, excuse me. In this episode, we are going to continue with this main quest here, the Wings of the Ten. And I got the feeling that we are nearing the end of this game because I actually looked up what the max level is on this in this game. It's apparently level 50, and we are already level 45. So yeah, yeah, I got the feeling we don't have much left. So yeah, we just have to see. Also, we have a few skill points to dish out, and quite frankly, I am actually going to add skill points to this one, and wait for one more skill point before I add another one. And yeah, so this is a healing flask that will heal you every 2 seconds, 80 points. And it also gives melee damage resistance and crush resistance. And I know I'm pretty much terrible at using these skills. I don't use them much at all, to be honest. So yeah, but right now it feels like the rest of the stuff that we want to have, we are done with. We got actually, what's this? Melee fight, attack power. Okay, melee damage plus 100% on that one. And spear and warrior bow damage 100% with that one. So yeah, this one is actually not bad. So yeah, maybe I'll put another point in there. Bow we are definitely done with. Gives a critical hit chance and component destruction damage plus 300. Killing a marked target deals a 600 shock damage to all other marked targets. Well, I don't think I ever seen monsters or machines be that close to each other, so I'm not so sure how good or bad it is. Alright, so we got 4 points left. Not going to do much with those. When it comes to weapons and such, I feel like yeah, this thing and actually this is the only weapon I do want to upgrade. This one I barely use. Well, it's a spare from time to time, but I feel like it's good enough for now. This one, I don't think you can actually buy anywhere. Well, to be honest, I haven't looked around much. And yeah, this one I'm barely using, like at all. Like 160 blast damage and 43 normal damage. That's pretty bad, and tear damage is pretty obsolete too. in comparison to where is it? There you are. 211 damage. So this is my go-to weapon with when it comes to explosives. Anyhow, enough talk. Let's get this show on the road, as they say. And let's see what can do up here.
Over here, Aloy.
Yeah.
We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plainsong and further east to the Nora sacred lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Vala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Vala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds. As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises, as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm with child, Aloy. I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them.
All right.
Try to visit again when I can. But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. Then I'll use it on a sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
Yeah. Okay. Wrong key.
Oh, before I forget, I watered those plants for you.
Oh?
I just know they meant a lot to you, and, well...
Thank you, Aaron.
All right. There we go. We now can get a flying mount.
Override installed. Now to find a sunwing. I think there are some roosting at the top of the mountain.
See here. Nope, nothing there.
I keep thinking... He's just gonna be standing there.
Think you can manage things here while I go help Akaro?
Stopping Regala's war. It'll help us take the fight to the Zeniths?
Yes.
Then I'll make sure the rest of us are ready upon your return.
Okay. I know we both want to make the Zeniths pay for what they've done, but once we infiltrate their base, our priority will be to get Gaia and Beta out of there.
Don't worry. I won't go seeking revenge like some blood-crazed Tenakth. Wherever your arrow strikes, mine will follow.
Let's hope we hit our targets. We'll be facing Spectre drones soon. Erend and Katalo have fought them before, so...
Already asked them to run us through some combat drills. Aaron moves like an oaf, but he's good with that hammer.
How's Erend doing?
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost both you and Varl. But he never truly succumbed to despair. Guess that Oseram's stubbornness comes in handy sometimes.
Alright.
I need to get going.
Whatever you plan on doing against Regala, you better return to us in one piece.
I'll try.
I thought you were gonna go fight some Tenakth.
I wanted to check in with you first.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just, picking up the pieces like everyone else. I'll be there when you need me.
I never doubted that.
Oh. Good. I'm glad you're back.
So am I. I know you hate waiting, but you'll have to stay back here a little longer.
Well, you go do what you gotta do, but are you okay? It's not just Varl we lost. Beta's gone. I almost lost it when I realized my sister had been taken by Dervahl back in the Sundom.
I'm getting her back. That's all that matters.
Understood.
Do you think Zoe will be okay?
I don't think anyone's ever okay after losing the one they love. I can't tell you she's handling it better than I ever did. That keeps the rest of us level-headed.
Alright.
I need to get going.
You better get there before Katalo tries to take on Regala's entire army by himself. Yeah, do me a favor. Don't go disappearing on us again.
I'll do my best.
Let's see,
Aloy, do you have a moment?
You look busy.
My studies are a good distraction. Especially after Cauldron Gemini. Varl, Beta, Gaia, gone. And that's just the beginning. The Zeniths want to rob us of our future, too.
We won't let that happen.
Oh, and I wanted to give you this. For helping me get the data on Leviathan. I didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Thanks, Alva. I'll put it to good use. Tilda, the Zenith that Beta mentioned, she was the one who rescued me.
Did she say why?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek. Seems to think helping me is honoring her in some way. She was willing to share information on both Silence's plans and the other Zeniths.
But you still don't trust her. Where I come from, the more valuable the knowledge shared, the higher the price extracted. I'd be careful if I were you, Aloy.
So, all of the tribes here are new to you?
Yes, I've been studying up on them. The most fascinating one thus far has been the Tenakth, an entire culture based on the holograms of an ancient museum. There's much they've misinterpreted, not unlike the Quen. But still, there's a nobility to what they've become. They're honorable and fearless.
And deadly. How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's mind. I didn't know him well, but I can see how much he meant to the others. Zoe and Erend seem to have taken to it the hardest, but I don't quite know what to say to them.
They need time to sort through it.
And what about you? Will time heal your wounds?
I don't know. I try not to think about it. Seems like everyone's ready to take the fight to the enemy.
Kotallo more than most. If I were this Regala, I wouldn't want to cross him on the battlefield.
Regala still has a lot of machines on her side.
That's where you come in, I suspect.
If my plan works. Anything new around here?
Kotallo showed me the schematics for his new arm. I recall reading about robotic limbs within the Legacy, but I never thought I'd see one in action. Technology like that would be treasured back home. Think of what it could do for injured workers or soldiers. But knowing the Imperial family, they would use it for different purposes. Their own.
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
Exactly.
Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the floods. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors. The Overseers would have us believe they were infallible paragons. But Pharaoh wasn't, not even close. His greed led to machines that devoured the world. The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical, cruel. But, in the end, it's not that simple. The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll. It's a splatter, smudged and faded on stained parchment. I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way, or twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth, but it's worth fighting for. And this diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less. For that, I thank you, Aloy.
I should get going. Be ready to go on my signal, okay?
I won't let you down.
I know.
Okay. Okay, let's go and get ourselves a bird. And well, hope we can manage to tame it.
Okay, I need to find a sunwing to override. Better head up the mountain.
Let's see, how far away is it? I'm guessing I will need to actually follow the road. I don't think I can climb. Or can I? Maybe. But is the right way? Yes, ish. Feels like there is a gap here. If we look to south. Yeah, let's oh. Wait, there it is. Alright. This way. Huh. This is the way. As they say in The Mandalorian.
Good. There's sunwings up here. I'll have to approach them quietly.
Got it.
Alright.
Whoa.
Ah! This is it. I'm in the air. Whoa. Ah!
Alright. Not bad. Alright. Let's let's start with that one.
That must be a Desert Clan village. Maybe I should check in on it after I've dealt with Regala. Tilda, I'm in the air.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tolnecs. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
On it.
Wow. It was, to say the least, very different actually.
There's a Tallneck. Need to get on top of its head. Now, how to land this thing. Made it. Just gotta override it. Okay, Tilda. I've overridden the Tallneck.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regala's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to help.
Call your son. Okay.
Whoa! I'm gonna have to get used to that.
Look! She's flying!
There's the energy cell. Right on the Titan's back. Got the cell. Now on to the grove. The pulse from the Tallneck should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region. I should be able to pick up more from any Horus I fly to. Could be useful, even after I deal with Regala.
So I got to say, it was slightly harder to actually fly this than I expected. So I'm using the keys to actually turn it and go up and down, and the mouse is only used to actually look around.
All right, here we go.
Morgala's inside. Hikaru will soon be dead. It's all over, Chaplain.
I gotta drop it now. Here goes.
Is that... It's Aloy!
She flies on the wings of the 10.
The tide has turned! Push through!
End of the line, Hikaru. Now on your knees, and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give me.
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible?
Regala! Enough bloodshed! Let's settle this. You and me.
Easy to say when you're atop a machine.
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Fine. I accept your challenge. And once I'm done with you, I'll get to finish the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
The duel is set. Let none interfere.
Let's
now
go.
You show strength! You have some strength to you. Useless!
All right, so that's how it's gonna be.
God damn it.
You can't hide forever!
Come on.
This is where it ends!
Yeah, it is.
Only strength can conquer!
I can keep going.
Let me end your misery! Is this all you are? If you offered your blood, I'd spit it up!
I'll grab this now.
This is my strength! Is this how you give up your life? You thought I would serve you?
That's it.
Catch! Prove yourself worthy!
Crap. I kept on hitting Q.
Take the honor! Live on as a memory! You bleed milk! Strike! And strike hard! When you're beaten, you should beg me to end your life! Come to me! Your blade is blunt! Your courage rusted! Your... Here I am again, on my knees before bootlicks and cowards. Go ahead, run me through!
Shut your mouth, traitor.
It was you who flew in on the wings of the 10. You who challenged her. By our rights, you must decide her fate. I spared her once. It only made things worse. She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
She's dangerous, all right. But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Cowards! What more do you have to conspire about?
Whether you live or die.
No, I'm not doing the same mistake as he does.
After all that you've done, I can't let you live.
Finally. Then came your...
There. Blood for blood.
Guess that's over then.
Chief, there's something you both need to see. In the throne room. He surrendered to our guards outside the grove. Claims he has an urgent message for the Outlander who defeated Regala.
So, state it.
It's for her alone. From an interested party.
I'm gonna need some privacy.
Clear the room. Put him with the rest of Regala's soldiers.
I'll see you back at base.
You saved the tribe. Let me help you with your mission.
No. With Regala gone, you have a chance to build the future you dreamed of. So get to your task.
Then at least allow me to give you this. Regala's bow. May you always strike true with it.
Thank you.
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Silence.
Congratulations on your victory. You saved the Tenakth for a few weeks. Unfortunately, you've doomed the entire planet as well.
Wrong. I don't need a Tenakth army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Aloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with.
Go on.
No, not here. We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
And why would I agree to that?
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths, and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship. So meet me at my base. Mountains west of Plainsong. Time to submit to the inevitable silence and follow the person who actually knows what she's doing. Don't be late. Tilda, you there? I did it. Silence is on board, so head to my base.
Impressive. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Now that I can fly, I might want to see what else I can do before I head back.
Alright, well, that was one hell of a fight. So, yeah, I'm going to end this episode right here. I hope you all enjoyed that fight. And, well, this episode would probably have been 40 minutes long if I didn't die once against Regala. But considering it was my very first time fighting her, and it was a hard fight. It really was. Well, still, I think I did a good job killing her. So, we'll see what we will do in the next episode. we have a bunch of side quests, and we just hit level 56 here. So 46, I mean. I can count, I promise. And yeah, like I said, we'll see what's going to happen next. So yeah, if you, like I said, if you enjoyed this episode, then please feel free to hit the like button. And of course, if you're new here, first of all, welcome. And if you enjoy my content, then why don't you hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell to not miss out on any of my future content. I will be back again tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there.